As you've been told, there are 5 words or verbs in Hebrew that describe 5 types of light, which is zahar, bahar, tahar, nahar, tahar אמרתי? zahar. Tahar, it's coming from tzoroim. It means when the sun and the light is actually in the middle line of light. So we now, אמרתי 5, tahar, bahar, zahar ונהר. It doesn't matter. They try to tackle me with a 5. There are 5. It must be 5 because it's according to the 5 possible vessels of Keter, Chochma, Bina, Zer Anpin and Malchut. Okay. So when we're speaking about purification as a light that comes out of actually Malchut, recognizing, now it's our consciousness that recognizes that it can only work in accordance to the 9 sfirot above her. This is tet in Hebrew. So everything in all those conjugation of the verb has as in it heiresh, meaning the sort of the higher light extend itself into the being, into the realms of the being. So purification speaks about first recognition of my state. So it's a very high light that stems from the root of the spirit, which is, of course, Bina, and suggests that it allows me to recognize my state in relation to the 9 sfirot, meaning up to Keter, up to the meaning of why actually the light revealed to me my state in relation to it. So this is actually the beginning of the work, which is to purify, meaning to give me light of recognition of my state. Now I can start making myself a vessel. Before that, I'm not a vessel. So tahar, purification, allows the person in which that was awakened, this light was awakened, to actually redefine its place now in relation to the plan, in relation to let's say, to the will of the Creator. Before that, there was actually no connection. So purification is huge grace of letting me know my state, of letting me know where I stand, and as well giving me a huge hope that something is interested in me. Otherwise, it would not let me know. This is why from purification comes the recognition of evil, or recognition of bad, recognition of how I use my will to receive. Yeah? So it's true, Rabbah does not speak about it in this article, but this is what stands behind it.
All right. And that connects to your answer to Bill.
Yeah, it seems that it allows me to recognize and to know that I misplaced my desire. The gift that I was given to be able to want, to be able to desire, I misplaced it. This is why it's dirt. Now I'm giving a possibility or an opportunity of purifying it, putting it in its place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just comment something about Holly, because now the other people.
Now I can enter into the world of sanctification, because sanctification in Hebrew speaks about dedication. To what now I dedicate that? Okay, it's within the Hebrew word, kadosh, leakdish, to sort of to separate it from the way I used it in order to dedicate it into its rightful design, its rightful purpose.
I don't like speaking very much about dedication because I feel that I should dedicate more time to this.
Mm.
Something seems to be I seem to be like distracting myself with other things.
Yeah, we are responsible all the time to reignite our dedication. Yeah, because what was yesterday is not enough. Okay. Okay.
I would like to say something about what Holly said. I was looking at a
Diagram.
young person, a physicist certainly, that was speaking about dark matter in the universe, and says that the dark matter in the universe. I mean, it's. He said we don't know exactly what we're looking at because we're all what we see, what we perceive, is only 5%, and the rest we don't know.
We don't know, but it doesn't say we are not curious and we're not sort of exploring. Saying we don't know, it doesn't say stop inquiry or stop inquiring. It suggests that because you don't know, maybe you should sort of attain or acquire new vessels or new tool to be able to understand.
But what?
So we all the time stand in front of that limitation, which is actually the drive and the driving force of evolution. Okay.
But
So not to know is not a sort of intellectual cliche. It has to do with a statement of understanding the limitation, and therefore wishing to sort of to understand that which showed me the limitation is actually calling me to rise above it. But humans do not do the connection.
What really amazed me was that as he was speaking, he was just there was this image, and there was something the back of it, a lot of little points of light, like not, but right in the middle there was a black hole.
Yes.
And I was amazed because he's a scientist and he's showing exactly what you said. The light formed a circle, and there is what we are, universe, matter.
It's quite amazing that the only drawing that Ari made was a black hole and a circle around it. And he said, this is creation. No, wreck your brain. Yes. No, but this is the only sort of the only way he tried to sort of convey or explain through drawing something. But this is it. What I'm trying to say is that the complexity of consciousness in relation to the work is portrayed more in a more useful, I would say, useful way in words. Okay, in the way we explore ourselves into the words, into the roots of them, into the sense of the root of the sentiment. Okay, so this. Okay. Okay.